There's
Have you
food
noticed
on
how
your plate
simple
that's
everyday
stealing your
tasks,
strength,
like getting up from a
and no
chair,
one told you
carrying
about it.
grocery bags, or even
Yes,
balancing while
after
putting on your
60,
shoes,
the body
seem harder
changes.
than they used to?
But that doesn't
You're
mean
not
you
alone.
have to accept
This is
weak
happening
legs,
to millions of
frequent
Americans over
stumbles,
60.
or that
And it has a
stubborn
name,
pain when climbing a
sarcopenia,
step.
progressive
What
loss
few
of
people
muscle
say
mass.
is that
But
some
here's
foods,
what almost
which
no one
seem
tells you.
harmless, are
This kind of
silently
muscle loss
destroying your
isn't
leg
just a
muscles
normal part of
and
aging.
weakening your bones
It's
from the
dangerous.
inside.
According to
And the
Harvard
worst
Medical
part?
School,
They're in
losing
almost
muscle strength is
everyone's
directly
home.
linked to more
Science
falls,
has already
fractures,
proven it.
type 2
Some
diabetes,
common.
and even loss
Ingredients
of
inflame
independence.
the body,
Worse,
strip it of
it
essential
starts much
nutrients,
earlier than most
and
people
sabotage
think.
muscle strength.
By age 60,
the result?
you may have already lost
Flabby
up
muscles,
to 15% of the muscle
fragile
mass you had
bones,
at 30.
and
By
that
70,
constant
that
fear
number
of
can
falling.
hit 30%. It's
But
like
don't worry,
the foundation of your
there's a way
house
out.
is slowly sinking,
And it all
a little
starts
more
with a
every
simple
day.
decision.
And here's the shocking
Knowing
part.
what to
Even
avoid.
people who eat well
Today,
or go on daily
you'll
walks
discover the
are
5
often not
worst
getting the
foods
right
for
kind of
people
protein
over
to maintain
60
or
who
rebuild their
want to
muscles.
keep moving with
Yes,
freedom and
protein
confidence.
got most of us.
And a
Grew up
warning,
hearing that eggs
number
were the
3
best
on the list
protein out there.
is in
and
7
they are
out
great.
of 10
But
refrigerators.
after 60, your
Ready
body
to
doesn't
rethink your
absorb
plate
protein the
and
way
take
it
the
used
first
to.
step toward
Digestion
stronger
slows
legs?
down.
After
the gut
60,
becomes less efficient,
something
and
strange
muscles
starts
become more
happening to
demanding.
the body.
That's where today's
And many
big reveal
people
comes
don't
in.
even notice.
There's a protein source that's
One
more
day, getting
effective
up
than
from the
eggs,
couch
according
feels
to
harder.
research from McMaster
The next,
University in
climbing
Canada
a step
and Tufts
takes more
University
effort.
in Boston.
The legs,
Two leading
always
institutions in the
strong
field
and
of
ready,
healthy aging.
start showing signs
This protein delivers
of
more
fatigue.
essential amino acids,
It's not that
faster,
you've gotten lazy.
and with less strain.
It's that your
On your
strength
digestion,
is quietly
it's like
slipping away.
if an egg is a good car,
and it's in
this
that
new
silence
protein is an ambulance.
that danger hides.
It gets there faster,
Many
works
people
quicker,
think,
and rescues your strength
it's just
before it
age
disappears.
catching up.
And the
But
best
the
part?
truth is
it's affordable,
that certain
accessible,
everyday foods
and you can start
are
using
acting
it
like
today.
thieves of your
In
energy.
this video, you'll discover
Without warning,
why
they
do we
drain
lose muscle so
nutrients,
quickly after
weaken
60?
bones,
What
and
most seniors
sabotage
get wrong
muscles.
when trying to build strength.
And your poor body
Best food
tries to
combinations
cope,
to keep your
but
muscles
it just
strong
can't
and of
bounce
course.
back like it used
What is this
to.
protein that's even more
Maybe
powerful than eggs?
you've felt
and
it already.
how to use it the
That
right way.
slight
But
wobble while walking,
before we get into all
or a
that,
scare
tell me
after
something.
nearly slipping
Where are
in the
you
bathroom.
watching from? And
These
if you
are
want to live
signs
longer,
you can't
with
ignore.
energy and independence,
Leg
hit
strength
subscribe
isn't just
now
about
to the
walking,
Age with Strength
it's
channel.
about freedom.
Here, you'll learn how to
Because
take care of
after
your
60,
body in a
strong
simple,
legs are
natural,
what
and
let you
effective
play
way,
with the grandkids,
even after 60
tend
gone.
the garden,
All right,
or take
now
that
let's
dream trip.
find
The
out what's
problem
holding your
is,
body back from
many of
rebuilding
these
muscle, and
foods
how
are
to
on the
change
plates
that.
of people who
Why
want
losing
to age
muscle
well.
after 60
They
is so
disguise
dangerous.
themselves
First things
as
first.
convenient, tasty,
Let's be clear,
or even healthy.
this video is for
But while
informational
they
and
seem
educational
harmless,
purposes only.
they're slowly
It's
weakening
not
the foundation
a
that
substitute
holds
for
your
medical
body up.
advice or
And if we're
prescribed
not
treatments.
paying attention,
Always consult
they'll
your
erode
doctor
that
or a
structure
trusted
until
healthcare
getting
provider
out of
before
bed
making any
becomes
changes
a
to your diet
challenge.
or supplements.
Today,
Now let's get serious.
we're going to talk
Losing
about
muscle
these
after
silent
60
villains.
isn't just about
They're
appearance.
5 foods
It's
that,
not about getting
when
ripped or
eaten
buff.
regularly,
We're talking
sap
about
your
survival,
strength without
quality of life,
you even
and
realizing
independence.
it.
It's called
Number 3
sarcopenia,
tends to
and
catch
it's
everyone
just as
off
dangerous
guard,
as other
and
silent
it
chronic
might be
conditions,
in your fridge
like high
right
blood
now.
pressure or
But before we get to
osteoporosis.
that,
But it
let's
has
start
one major
with one
downside.
that many still
It
think
creeps
is healthy,
in slowly,
but might
without
be wrecking
obvious
your
symptoms,
joints without
and by the time
mercy.
you notice it, you're already
For many
struggling
years,
to climb stairs without
margarine was
support.
treated like the good guy.
According to the National
Ads said it
Institute
was
on
light,
Aging,
heart-friendly,
losing muscle over
and more
time
modern
affects much
than
more
butter.
than just physical strength.
A lot of people
It
believed
impacts your balance,
After all,
increasing
it was
your
convenient,
risk of falls,
cheap,
your immune
and
system,
always on
since
the
muscle
breakfast
tissue
table.
helps produce
But
proteins that fight
behind that yellow
infections,
disguise
and even your
hides
mental
a true
health, because
modern-day
constantly
villain,
feeling weak or fragile
especially
can lead
after
to
60,
anxiety, fear,
when your
and
body
depression.
needs support.
You know that older
not
gentleman who falls at home
sabotage.
and ends
What
up in the
few
hospital
people
with a
know
hip
is
fracture.
that margarine contains
Most of the
a type
time,
of
that's
fat
not
the
just
body
bad
doesn't
luck.
handle well.
It happens because the
We're
muscles that
talking
were
about
supposed
the
to
dreaded
protect him
trans fats,
were already gone.
enemies
and
of
the
your
saddest
muscles,
part,
joints,
many people
and
think
even
this is
your
just
memory.
part of getting old.
They
But
inflame
it's
the
not.
body,
Accelerated
make
muscle
muscle
loss
recovery
isn't inevitable.
harder,
It's preventable,
and gradually
in many
weaken
cases,
your legs.
reversible.
It's like
A lot
trying
of
to
people
run
over
with the
60 think
handbrake
they're
on.
doing everything
And
right
if you
to
want to
maintain
keep
their
climbing
muscles.
stairs
They
safely,
eat breakfast,
you need
lunch,
to think
dinner,
about
avoid
that.
fried foods, but
Besides
still feel
causing
weak.
inflammation,
And most of the time,
margarine
it comes down
disrupts
to one
something
mistake mistake that
essential
seems harmless
nutrient
but throws everything
absorption.
off. Eating
Vitamins
almost
like
all
D
your
and
protein
calcium,
in just one
which
meal,
help keep
usually
bones
lunch,
strong,
the human
simply
body,
can't do their job
especially
in an
after
inflamed
60.
body. The
Can't
result?
store protein the way
Tired
it stores
legs,
fat or
aching
carbs.
knees,
In other
and
words,
less
if
balance
you
in your
eat
day-to-day.
40 or 50 grams of
That
protein
pleasant
all at
evening
once,
walk now
your body
feels
won't
like
use
a
it all.
marathon.
It takes what it needs in the moment.
Swapping
and the
Out
rest goes to
margarine
waste.
is a simple but
Plus,
powerful
as
step.
we age,
A
the
good
body
extra
develops
virgin
something
olive
called
oil, for
anabolic
example,
resistance.
helps reduce inflammation
It's like your muscles
and
get more
strengthens
stubborn,
the body
and they
from
need
the
regular
inside out.
doses of protein
You can
throughout
use
the
it on
day
salads,
to stay active
over
and strong.
rice, or even
The
on your
ideal
breakfast
approach,
toast.
according to researchers
Sure,
at Tufts
the taste
University,
is different,
is to
but the
spread your
benefits
protein
for those
intake
who want to
across
keep
your
their
three
legs
main
strong
meals:
are worth
breakfast,
every
lunch,
drop.
and dinner,
One
with at
small
least
change,
25 to 30
one
grams
big
at each
difference.
dot.
And if
But
you're
that's not the
thinking,
only mistake.
but it's just a
Another
little
common
bit each
issue
day,
is underestimating
I know this.
the power
It's
of
the
small daily
accumulation
workouts.
that does the damage.
Many people think you
After
can only
60,
build muscle
the body
at the gym,
can't handle
lifting heavy
excesses
weights,
like it used
doing
to.
endless reps.
That's why
That's simply
every
not true.
spoonful of margarine
Studies show
could be
that
the
simple
final push
exercises
for
using your
fatigue to
own
take
body
over.
weight, done consistently,
And if you thought
are
that
more
was
than enough
serious,
to activate
wait
muscles
until you
and
see
stimulate
what a
growth,
simple glass
even
of
in
soda
older
can
adults.
do to your bones.
So, if you really
The
want to see
sound of the
results,
cap
you need
popping,
to combine
the
two
fizz
things:
rising,
the right amount of
and that
protein
first
at the right
cold
time's
sip.
daily movement,
Soda
even
seems
if it's light.
harmless,
But
almost like a
consistent
treat
in the
for
next
your
few
taste
minutes,
buds.
you'll learn
But what
which
it
proteins are
hides is
good,
far
which
more
ones
bitter
aren't so
than
great,
sweet.
and which
After
one works
60,
even better than
every
eggs in your
glass
body.
comes at a high
And if you're
cost.
enjoying the content
It
so
robs
far,
your bones
go
of
ahead and give this
calcium,
video a like.
like a sneaky
It helps
thief.
YouTube show it to more
And
people
without calcium,
who also want to
the
age with
body
strength
loses
and health, good
one of
versus
its main
bad proteins.
supports. This
What really
drink,
works after
which many
60,
consume
now
without
that
a
you know
second
both
thought,
the amount and
is
timing
loaded
of
with
protein
sugar
matter,
and phosphorus.
a lot of people
Excess
think all they need
phosphorus
is some meat,
interferes with
chicken,
calcium
or eggs,
absorption,
and they're good to go.
and sugar
But the
fuels
truth is quite different,
inflammation.
especially after 60
result?
dot.
Weak
As we
legs,
age, the body goes
sensitive
through
joints,
changes that
and
directly
a
affect
constant
how
feeling
well
of
we
muscle
absorb and
fatigue.
use the protein we
Even
eat.
a quick trip
It's
to
like
the
your
market
body
can
used to
feel
be
like an
a new
uphill
sponge,
battle.
soaking everything
And
up
it
quickly.
all
And now,
starts with what's
time,
in your glass.
it's become a more worn
You might
sponge.
think,
It only
but it's
absorbs
just on
well when the
weekends.
protein is top
But the
quality.
body,
In
especially
the right
after
amount
60,
and at the right
doesn't
time,
bounce back
let's break
like it
this
used
down
to.
into two simple
Regeneration
groups.
is slower.
Good proteins for
Bones
people over
become more
60.
sensitive.
These
And
are
sugar
proteins with
even
high
affects the
biological
nerves in
value,
your legs.
rich in essential
Night
amino acids.
cramps, calf
Especially
pain, and a sense of instability could all be tied to this habit. And what once seemed like a simple pleasure becomes a barrier to your freedom. If the craving for something cold hits, there are more body-friendly alternatives. Lemon water, iced hibiscus tea, or even a splash of pure grape juice can refresh without harm. They hydrate, nourish, and even help keep your muscles more relaxed. When it comes to strong legs after 60, your drink choices matter too. And here's the curious part. Some people are eating well, doing light exercises, but still dealing with pain and fatigue. Sometimes, just cutting out soda can make a noticeable difference in a few days. But if you thought soda was the worst on the list, get ready to be surprised by the next one. It looks harmless, even childish. Yet it's a staple on many plates. Sausages have always been the symbol of convenience. Quick, cheap, perfect for breakfast. A last-minute lunch, even in the grandkids' party hot dog. But after 60, convenience without quality comes at a steep cost. Behind that familiar taste lies a real threat: excess sodium, artificial preservatives, and fats that suffocate your body from the inside. And your legs are the ones paying the price. The sodium in sausage acts like a thief, draining water from your muscle cells. It dehydrates, weakens, and triggers cramps, especially at night, when your body tries to recover. Ever felt that painful jolt in your calf at 3 a.m.? This convenient food could be the culprit. And the worst part? Over time, muscles lose their ability to regenerate properly. Another issue is the chronic inflammation these ingredients cause. You can't see it in the mirror, but you feel it when climbing stairs, carrying bags, or just walking around the block. The body gets stiffer, slower, and more drained. A cheap food might be costing you too much. After all, what's the point in saving time if you're losing freedom? Thankfully, you can keep things convenient without harming your health. Boiled eggs, shredded chicken, chickpeas seasoned with olive oil and herbs, all of these can be prepped in advance and ready in your fridge for quick meals. Healthy, simple foods that help keep your legs strong and your energy up. With a little planning, flavor and health can go hand in hand. And if sausage is still a regular in your meals, maybe it's time to listen to your body's signals. Is that end-of-day fatigue? Joint pain? Could it be from this long-time habit? Because the next food on the list, although a breakfast favorite, might also be silently weakening your foundation. White bread, warm, soft, with that golden crust. Found in bakeries, breakfast tables, childhood memories. But after 60, this old friend might be pulling the rug out from under your health. Made with refined flour, it turns into sugar far too fast. And that sugar wears down muscles, inflames the body, and weakens the bones. It's an enemy disguised as comfort. What many people don't know is that white bread contains almost no useful nutrients. It fills you up, but doesn't nourish. And when the body doesn't get key minerals like calcium and magnesium, it starts failing where it matters most. The legs. You climb stairs, you feel pain. You stand too long, you lose balance. It's like fueling your car with water. It's not going to run for long. Worse still, eating white bread regularly promotes abdominal fat. That fat, besides harming posture, puts pressure on your hips and knees. You feel heavier, ache more, and start moving less, which only makes things worse. After 60, movement is freedom. And white bread slowly robs you of that freedom without a sound. But you don't have to give up the joy of a good slice of bread. There are more nutritious versions like real whole-grain sourdough, or those made with seeds like sunflower, flax, and chia. Pair them with a source of protein, like cottage cheese or a boiled egg, and you've got a breakfast that builds you up instead of breaking you down. Eating well is an act of self-care, especially at this stage of life. And if bread still seemed like the biggest villain so far, wait until you understand what that innocent glass of wine or weekend beer might be silently doing to your bones and muscles. Because what comes next is the most silent strength stealer of them all. A little wine with dinner, a beer on Sunday. It seems harmless, almost like part of enjoying life. But after 60, the body handles alcohol differently. What once felt relaxing now weakens, slowly but surely. And the weakening starts exactly where you need the most stability. Your legs. Alcohol interferes with the production of hormones that keep muscles active. Without those hormones, the body loses muscle mass faster, and leg strength slowly fades. Plus, it blocks the absorption of calcium and vitamin D, two crucial nutrients for bones. So even if you're eating healthy, your body can't properly use what it's getting. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. You might not notice it right away, but that unsteady feeling when standing up, the hesitation on the stairs, or the fear of slipping in the bathroom, it could all be linked to alcohol. This isn't about cutting everything out. It's about recognizing what's draining your strength without asking. Because sometimes, today's little pleasure brings tomorrow's big cost. There are ways to enjoy special moments without harming your body. A splash of pure grape juice, a fragrant tea, or even mint and ginger-infused water can stand in for alcohol in many social settings. These options refresh, taste great, and actually help your muscles recover. And when your legs are strong, every moment becomes that much more enjoyable. Now that you know the 5 foods silently sabotaging your legs and bones, the question is, what will you do with this information? Will you keep handing over your strength to white bread and soda, or choose a different path, lighter, stronger, and more yours? You don't have to change everything at once, but each smart swap, margarine for olive oil, soda for tea, white bread for seeded whole grain, is a step toward freedom. And freedom, after 60, is getting out of bed without pain, walking without fear, and living with confidence in your own body. What's stopping you from starting now? Habit? Routine? Drop a comment below so we can share our journeys and support each other. Or maybe, until today, no one showed you that the solution is right on your plate, within your reach. If this content helped you, gave you a new perspective on what you eat, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Every week we share clear, human, and natural guidance to help keep your body strong, steady, and full of life after 60. Your body deserves that care. Your story deserves that strength. And your journey still has many beautiful miles ahead. See you in the next video.